Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Shakira. If you're not subscribed, smash that subscribe button and let's just jump right into this video. Okay, so today is actually International Women's Day. So the color inspired by International Women's Day is purple. So I'm gonna do a kind of purple makeup look right now. But I'm also gonna tell you guys the story time of when I had to go to a mental hospital because my principal thought something was wrong with me, but something was really wrong with him. Let's jump right into it. Okay, so as I say in every video, but this one is not gonna really be like a tutorial or whatever. And this is going on my main channel, but be on the lookout for new videos on my nail channel because I will be going to the IBS nail beauty show this year. Got my tickets, girl. And shout out to Mia Secret. I actually got this from Mia Secret. If you can see it right here. They did a giveaway on their Instagram and I was one of the lucky winners. So yeah. I'm just gonna start off by putting on some Mario Badescu. If I'm looking this way, I'm looking in the mirror. So I'm actually gonna go color them in and come back. It will be way easier now because my eyebrows are actually done. So just give me like 5 minutes, probably less, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I finished my eyebrows. Let's jump right into this story. So this day started in junior high school. And the funny thing is, I actually had the paperwork from when they made me go, but I lost it. I don't even know where that shit is. When I was making my nail room, I actually have found it. I have no idea where it's at right now. I'm gonna put some tape down and prime my eye with some concealer. Prime my eye, so I'm putting some. Palette. All started in junior high school, and I'm over here thinking like, okay, wake up. I'm about to have a good ass day. You know how like when you wake up and you just so happy and shit. I'll probably like real life happy, but I went to charter school, so charter school had like a lot of rules. And it's funny because they trying to recruit new students, and me, I'd be like, don't even send your kid there. And people be like, why? And I'd be like, just don't do it. But then you have to have like a reason behind the fact of why you don't want somebody to do something. So I'm like, oh, because like they too strict. Like I feel like they give the kids too much homework, and like it's not like I'm speaking from personal experience, but I'm also speaking from like if I was to have a child, like I wouldn't even want to do that to them. But I'm getting off topic from what we're talking about. I'm gonna go on with this purple right here. But yeah, so I basically got ready for school, and when I'm saying I'm happy, like I'm peppy happy, like somebody just gave me candy for breakfast type shit. But it's funny because this story is about breakfast. So my principal, they made this rule that students weren't allowed to actually get breakfast from the store across the street from the school. I never understood why. I still don't understand why to this day, but come to find out, they make the students go to that store now. Like now that I graduated and everything, the students are allowed to go to that corner store, but they weren't allowed to when like I was in junior high school. So it's breakfast, like it's morning, it's breakfast time or whatever. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go get me some breakfast. Usually I could go to the store like right by my house, but the store across the street from my school, like they had the best bacon. When I say they bacon was so bomb, like they shit, I think it was pork, but I don't care, like that shit was too good. So I went anyways, and mind you, as I'm walking to school, my school is probably like, well, my school was like 4 blocks away, so it was walking distance. My mom didn't have to take me to school or whatnot anymore. So walking to school, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go to the store. So I already had known like, oh, we not allowed to go to the store, but I didn't understand the reason, so I'm like, fuck it, I'm still gonna go. Like that's just how I was as a kid. I grown from that. Best believe I don't move in that way anymore. Like if somebody say like don't do something, of course I'm possibly not gonna do it unless I feel like I could like persuade them to change their mind or whatever. So did that. I'm walking to the store and imagine, okay, so I'm looking this way and the store is like straight ahead from me. Like I'm walking across the street and the store is like right there. But as I'm walking across the street, my principal see me, and the only reason why he was able to see me is because in the mornings, like you're supposed to shake your principal hand at the front door, and he was shaking students' hands, but he ended up seeing me walk across the street. So he called on my name. He like, Shakira, come here, da 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 da. And I'm just looking at him like, sir, like I'm not coming across the street. Like, you're not gonna tell me that I can't have my breakfast. Like what you talking about? I'm going into my Ophir palette from school in the purple that I have here. See if it'll give a little bit of extra color. But yeah, he calling me, and I just kept walking like I didn't even hear him say anything to me. Like, sir, like, I'm sorry, I'm deaf. I don't no speak of that English. No speak of that as the Espanolo. So yeah. Went and I got my breakfast. It's not like he was gonna follow me into the store, but if he was to follow me into the store, shit probably would have played out super differently. But I went anyways. Mind you, how you know I went to that store? I could have went to the store. There's a store up the block from the store that we're not supposed to go to. So how you know I didn't go to the other store? But anyways, he like, so I bought my breakfast. I bought a bacon, egg, and cheese, and I think I bought a soda, or no, I always buy a bacon, egg, and cheese, bag of chips, which is possibly Doritos, red Doritos, and a Capri Sun or a Sunny D. That's what I always used to get for breakfast. So went and did the regular like what I would usually do. I'm finished getting my breakfast and I'm walking to go shake his hand. So I ended up getting in front of him and I'm about to shake his hand. He like, no, Shakira, you cannot come into the building. I'm not shaking your hand until you give me the breakfast because you know you're not supposed to go to the store. But I'm like, but I already spent my money on it, so what are you taking it for now? Oh, because you're not supposed to do that. It's not going to be fair to the other students. I'm like, yo, no student see me go to that corner store. Like, only way a person would know that I go to that corner store is if you say something. So I'm going back and forth debating with him, like I'm not giving you my breakfast. So he tells me that he's not letting me in the building until I give it to him. So I'm like, well, I'm not giving it to you. So he was like, well, you're not coming into the school. So I'm like, fine. So he tells me to go inside and wait in the hallway. Like we eat breakfast in the beginning we was eating breakfast downstairs, but then they decided like, oh, they didn't want us downstairs, so then we ended up eating breakfast inside the classroom. So he told me to go sit on the bench inside, and that's what I went and I did. And he tried to come and he's talking to me. Okay, so I took a phone call and I kind of got fully distracted. So I ended up doing both eyes and eyeliner. Why not get everything out the way, right? So I went in and I did a pink and purple. Oh, where did I leave off at? Okay, last I think I said that, so go shake his hand. He didn't want to shake my hand because I went to the store anyways and I wasn't trying to give him my breakfast. Went inside and sat on the bench. Now, I think times has changed, but I think around that time, the school doors closed at like 8 o'clock, I believe, or like 7:45, one of the two. And I'm like, okay, time for everybody to come in. Like, he not shaking nobody else's hand. It's time for us to come in and we about to be lit on it. Hold on. Yeah, and we about to be lit on it, right? So he tells me to get in the elevator with him and we go upstairs. So we go upstairs and now we in his office and he talking all this, oh, Shakira, you know you're not supposed to be going to that corner store. It's not fair to the other students. Just repeating basically everything he was saying downstairs. And I'm just like I don't really see the reason why, like, y'all doing this or whatever. So I think he ended up having to take a call or something. I remember him being on the phone. I don't know if he was calling my mom or whatever, but all I know is that when I was in junior high school, I didn't give a fuck if they called my mom or not. Like, call her. My mom was gonna be on my side, like, period. She might act like she on y'all side when we in school, but when we get home, she be like, yo, Shakira, why you can't just listen to the people that... Mind you, school was really long, so it was really hard for me to do that. But anyways, he basically told me that it's either like I'm not allowed to go to that store or whatever the case may be, and I need to listen or else I could get suspended and shit like that. So I'm like, okay, whatever. But in the process of me saying whatever, I'm taking the shoelaces out of my shoes. We're not allowed to wear sneakers. We was only allowed to wear like dress shoes and shit like that. So I had on my sneakers at the time. So I'm taking the laces out of my sneakers. And I still have my phone at the time too. They usually take your phone too at breakfast. So doing that, and I ended up taking the shoelaces. And don't ask me why I did this. I was really young, and true say, like, I feel like I was going through a lot around that age, and nobody knew. Like, I was keeping everything to myself, just, like, off of embarrassment and just, like, believing that there was nobody there for me. Like, my mom, she's really, like, a softie. So it's, like, if somebody was to, like, hit me or... Like, if I was to get in a fight or whatever, she not the one to, like, be like, all right, we going back down there to fuck them up, blah, blah, blah. She not like that. So, you know, a lot of the stuff that I went through in life, I had to do it on my own. And then also, like, my brother, he basically replicates my mom. Like, they move on the same type of timing. I'm, like, the one that always is in trouble, like, possibly in and out of jail, like... Just say, like, I'm nothing like my mom. I'm nothing like my brother. Like, I don't even know if I'm anything like my father. Sometimes I be thinking, like, bitch, you are adopted. You are not her child. He is not your father. Leave him alone. That's probably why he really, like, try to move up on that situation. Like, I was possibly adopted. But a lot of people say that me and my brother look like we're twins, so I can't even use that excuse. So, yeah. So I tie the shoelaces. I take the shoelaces out and I tie it around my neck, right? And since I have my phone too, I decided to dial 911. But I dialed it, but I didn't like actually press call. I just dialed it and like kept it in the phone, and I put the phone on my lap. So I don't remember if he came back to me or like how he ended up seeing that all of this was going down. But then he was like, Shakira, what are you doing? Yo, that shit was so funny to me. That shit was so funny. I'm like, yo, you really... The most important meal of the day, you gonna take my shit? Mind you, when it's like state exam and all of that shit, niggas be on you like, oh, make sure you eat. Make sure you go to sleep on time so you could come to school and you're not sleeping through the exam. Don't eat too much. Don't eat too little. Like, damn, like, trying to control my life. Like, all you are is my principal. Like, all you do is give me my graduation thing at the end of the year. Like, you're not my father. Like, you're not the president of the United States. Like, I just didn't understand, like, why they just took everything to the most. Yo, when I go to this IBS show, I gotta stock up on mad shit. Okay, so, but after that, after I did put the shoelaces on my neck and shit, he definitely did call my mom. But he told me before, like, he called my mom that that's not okay, that I shouldn't be doing stuff like that, that I will have to go to Kings County mental hospital part, and they will have to sign me to basically release me from Like, in order for me to come back to school. In order for me to come back to school, I will need that paperwork from them saying that, everything is okay with me. Like, I'm not suicidal, whatever the case might be. I was really, like, OD suicidal when I was young. Like, every chance I had, like, I was like, yeah, bitch, I'm gonna go kill myself today. Like, I'm over life. I don't want to live anymore. Like, I'm gonna go kill myself today, not tomorrow. But it just never happened because, like, I'm so, like, afraid of cuts and all of that. And a lot of people be taking me too damn serious. Like, when I say I'm going to go kill myself, like, I'm not really going to go kill myself. I got too much to live for. I'm too young. Something really dramatic, like, traumatic has to happen to me. And something traumatic has happened to me. And I really did try, like, slitting my wrist and shit. Like, I had to do it junior high school. Mad shit happened in junior high school. That's really when I started writing. Like, after they told me that, so I went to the mental institution and they actually told me that there was nothing wrong with me. There's something wrong with my principal because, like, it should be no reason why he's trying to withhold me from going to the corner store. Like, it's a corner store. It's meant to go to. Like, yeah, you gonna stop the people in business because of what? Like, hold on. These eyelashes actually ripped. I totally forgot how they ripped, but if you look at them, they are literally, like, falling apart. But do I care? No, I still pop these suckers on. You should still go on, find it in a mug. I think I put it on the wrong side, though, because I think this was supposed to go on this eye, the other one was supposed to go on the other eye, but I kind of like how I placed this one, so I'm not going to take it off. Okay, so that story time was pretty short, but I did end up going back to school. The lady who did do, like, the diagnostics on me or whatever, she had ran the test. She ran, like, a couple questions by me on how I felt. Not basically about the situation, but just, like, how I felt overall. And I'm not even gonna lie, like, I'm not good with therapists. So, like, when I'm put in front of people who job is to talk to you about your feelings and stuff like that, I just want out. So I basically tell them whatever they want to hear, however they want to hear it, and go on my life. Because some therapists, and I've only been to I only ever been to 2 therapists. One of them, she's a celebrity therapist now. I really don't even understand how that happened because, like, if you can't even deal with little old me, if you made me feel worse than how I was already feeling, how you gonna make celebrities feel better about themselves? But I bound to myself that I would never go back to another therapist. A lot of people feel like they help them. I don't feel like therapy helps me. And that's just my point of view on the situation. Comment down below if you think I grew a lot in this makeup shit. To be honest, I don't really like how this video came out. The makeup look came out, like, amazing, but of course, something always has to go wrong, and that was just basically the idea that I had to do with this look. Like, I wanted to do a chit chat, get ready with me, but I'm not going nowhere, but like a chit chat makeup look type thing, and I wanted to talk about the time that situation happened to me. And not realizing how fast everything just happened, that it probably wouldn't have been a good idea to do a story time on that. Like, there was other story times that I could have did that were longer and more interesting, but I basically told that story to just say, like, if you're going through something, I feel like you should talk to somebody before you take the initiative to go and harm yourself for, like, somebody else making you upset. Because who you think is really going to win in the end? Not you, because you're not going to be here. And then your family is definitely not going to win because they're losing out on a loved one. But I was never really one to, like, I like to vent, but, like, some people just don't know the response to say back to somebody that's in a situation that they've never been in. So like I fail to like talk to certain people because I feel like people will give me a biased answer. Like the answer won't be genuine just off the fact like if they know me or if they feel like what they're gonna say is gonna hurt my feelings. Like, oh nigga, my feelings is already hurt. Like, you're supposed to be talking to me to make me fake feel better about myself. But in junior high school, not even gonna lie, mad shit happened to me. Like, mad shit. Like, mad bad shit, too. Not even, like, good shit. I got into bear fights. I only ever fought, like, 2 people, but me and this one girl, like, we fought mad times. Like, we probably fought, like, 4 times. And I'm, like, overly stressed. Like my whole years like of school when I got to public school, I'm not even gonna lie, because when I was in private school, yeah, I used to have the time of my life. Like that was probably like the best years of school. But my mom had to put us in public school, so no more private school. It's funny because I still talk to a lot of people, or I still have friends, like their social media of friends that I went to a private school with. It's crazy because that private school got shut down. But we're just gonna try something. I'm gonna go in with the contour kit and the color I always go in. Okay, let me go finish up this look. I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the finished look. I just made this wig. Well, remade this wig. I wish I made a video out of it because this was actually a closure, and the part was really bad. So I basically just made it into a bang, and the hair was already cut into a bob. It just was double wefted, and I just took it apart and single wefted it. So now it lays flatter, and my shit is like bitch stiff wet. But I am gonna be remaking my frontal. Comment down below if you want to see the video to that, because I wish I could find the video. I might add the clip in of how it looked before. I'm gonna add the clip in right here. But I look like some Cleopatra bitch. Like if I had like a gold chain put around my head, that shit would look so cute. Yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Comment down below if you ever had a suicidal moment, and if you need anyone to talk to, you could talk to me about it, because I feel like I overcame that part of my life where I don't really need to be in that mindset at all, no matter how I'm feeling. So if you need someone to talk to, My social medias are in the description down below, so you can always hit me up and we can always talk like these kinks. And I want to get on Snapchat, make a quick little montage of this look because your girl is slaying to the gods, okay? Oh. And I'm gonna see you in my next one when I come to you with another video. Don't forget to stay strong and calm and don't forget to laugh.